What it do, what it do? What y'all on out there? Let's talk about it. I ain't by myself tonight. With one of my player partners, man, we go back about, say 30, maybe 30 years, about 30 plus years, man. My homeboy CT West, man. Strictly family. I really, for those who know, you know. For those who don't, it's a good guy, man. Like I say, 30 plus years, man. I've been knowing this brother, and I ain't got nothing but good to say about it. Today we're gonna be talking about men and women in relationships, pretty much. And one of the questions is, should a woman or should a man go half with the female on all the bills, or should just be a stay-at-home wife? Those are the questions. Well, that's one of the questions. Y'all go on and tune in, man. I got one viewer right now. Y'all go ahead and tune in so we can have some conversation. Tune on in, man.
So, bro, why don't you go first? How you feel about that particular topic?
Me personally, I ain't paying for all the motherfucking bills. You call me what you want, beta, simp, whatever, because I say that because, in today's time, it's a lot of people that, that look down on men that ain't willing to pay all the bills. Mm-hmm. But where I come from, man, listen, where I come from, and no disrespect, but I'm gonna keep it raw. Nigga, get out of bitch. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's just where I come from. Nigga, get out of bitch. But maturing and growing in life, that ain't what I'm on. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Now, if we're in a relationship and you down with what I'm talking about, then shit, show me that you down with what I'm talking about, other than think you finna sit around and be pretty. And man, listen, man. No, I ain't with that, fam. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have to cut it. We're going to have to come up with a plan, and we're going to have to achieve that shit together. Me coming up out my, my grip for everything while motherfuckers sit back and just be around. Man, listen, man, I know how to cook, clean. I know how to do all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I personally don't need a female to do nothing but to screw me. For real. And sloppy top me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Now, if we're going to achieve some goals together, then let's do it. That's my personal opinion. No offense to, nobody out there, man. I'm just keeping it as honest as I can keep it at the moment.
See, now, my opinion on that, now, back in the 90s, I was all for that. I was all for the man taking care of everything. You know what I mean? The female staying at home, taking care of the kids, taking care of home in the 90s. But over time, as I have seen women who do stay at home and let the man go out, do all the hustling, do all the working, paying all the bills, that's giving them too much time on their hands to cheat, to fuck off. So I've seen in too many situations where it's a man, he busting his ass 12 hours a day, 16 hours a day, paying all the bills, and the woman is sitting at home cheating and fucking off because she's got too much time on her hands. What are you doing this whole time? I'm at work every day because I got to be at work damn near 12 hours a day in order to pay all the bills and make sure you still looking good and make sure myself is still up to par. So I damn near for sure got to work at least 12 hours a day or have a strong ass hustle in order to take care of all these bills.
Not only that, when you come home from work, you still got things that you got to take care of
Exactly.
in the house. You know what I'm saying? That's expected of you. You know what I'm saying? I don't agree with a lot of stuff that some people feel that was written in stone. You know what I'm saying? Like, for some reason, and I don't even want this to sound like we tearing down on women or none of that aspect, but like, man, back in the day, this is my opinion. Y'all can hate it, love it, or leave me. Men was cool with paying for everything, but the level of respect was different. You know what I'm saying? It was way different. When the men, when our grandfathers and great grandfathers and shit, fam, when they went to work, came home and handed over whatever type of money they had to their wife, she took that and took care of the household. You know what I'm saying? That's what, he didn't know what to do but work. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes they also went out there and broke their back and helped their husband, whether it's to go in the field, because my great-grandparents was in the fucking field. You know what I'm saying? My granddaddy was in the field. Shit, while I'm talking, but that's a different topic. But what I'm saying is, it was a different level of respect, fam. Today, you do all that stuff for a woman, she ain't gonna respect that.
Hell no.
She finna get over on you.
Right away.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, this nigga sweet. That's what's in their mind frame. This nigga sweet. I'm about to tear his drawers off.
And it's sad because not all of them, but a lot of them in this day and age, that's how they thinking. They thinking, oh, I got me a trick. Let me have this trick take care of me.
Which is crazy.
Which is crazy because not knowing you really got a good nigga, but you consider him a trick, but the next female, she gonna really love his dirty drawers.
Y'all definitely can ask questions if y'all choose to. What up, family? Number love for y'all that's watching. I appreciate y'all. Yeah, the conversation is which of y'all men is more comfortable with paying all the bills and letting y'all woman just chill. You know what I'm saying? Just she at the crib, she don't do nothing.
Stay at home wife.
You know what I mean? Y'all out there breaking y'all back and down there having heart attacks and all that. You know what I'm saying? And ain't expecting nothing from the female like but some cat and some hat. You feel me? What's y'all thoughts on that? Me personally, I ain't going. She gonna have to bust it down just like me. You know what I'm saying?
So I think 2 bags is always better than 1 anyway.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? So let's both put each other in a position to win and let's both go to the top. It shouldn't be just the man putting you in a position to win and you ain't doing nothing. You got a free ride. So meaning if anything happened to the man, if the man go to jail, the man get killed or anything, how you gonna take care of home now? Say y'all got 3-4 kids, bills is due in 3 days, something happened to the man. How you gonna take care of the household now? Because the man gone. He was the breadwinner. What you gonna do? If you a stay-at-home mom, no income, no job history, how you gonna take care of home? I really want to know that. Like, how are you gonna take care of home if anything happened to the breadwinner? Just because you a stay-at-home mom, you waiting on allowance every week, every 2 weeks.
I agree, Shaq. I agree with you, family. Again, ladies, we ain't here to tear y'all down. We just here to gain some understanding. You know what I'm saying? Like, really, we all shooting for is for us all to get along. Like, that's another question. Why we can't get along? Why it's always some type of beef between a man and a woman, man, when a woman truly know her place? You know what I'm saying? For those of you that are religious and you know what I'm saying, y'all claim to be following that path, you know, that Bible speak of a lot of things that y'all ain't even living by. But that's a different topic too. You know what I'm saying? I'm just calling y'all on some stuff. Hold on. I agree with you, family. 100%. Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with a stay-at-home mom. But she gotta have something going on now. She gotta be bringing something in. Like I say, I agree with you. For real, cuz.
What did that comment say right there?
The top one. Oh, for me. Well, okay, the question was, you know, this is the chat, y'all. You know, the question was, if a man go to jail, that mean he in the streets, and
I was meaning either or though. Like if anything happened to him, he go to jail, he get killed. You ain't got to be in the streets to get killed in this day and time.
And he possibly ain't in a position to keep a woman at home. You know, I'm gonna speak as a man for the men in the perspective of men. When we leave out the door, we at risk for all kind of things. You know what I'm saying? A man don't necessarily have to be in the streets to go to jail. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? A man could have a past life and be a felon, but he's still about protecting himself and his family. So he may have a fucking knife, gun, whatever that he ain't supposed to have. He got his license and everything, but if he get pulled over and they run his record and see that he a felon, they not respecting his rights. They gonna search, do whatever they can. They might find something he shouldn't have. Now he in jail. You know what I'm saying? And he still might be, you know, financially stable, but the woman might not have the power or the money management to handle that aspect of their relationship. So now what? You know what I'm saying? What is he or she to do? You know what I'm saying? They both in the jam.
Yeah, and if she is stay-at-home mom, again, with no type of income, and she ain't probably worked in years because he was the breadwinner, regardless of what happened, because anything could happen at any time, especially in this day and time, how are you going to take care of the household?
What it do, family? For those who watching, I appreciate y'all. I agree with you, family, about the gender roles. Gender roles can mess up a relationship. For real. Like if we rocking together, this is just my opinion. If we rocking together, why we not rocking together? Why is my chore tremendously larger than yours? Mm-hmm, right. You know what I'm saying? Why is my chore tremendously larger than yours? Mm-hmm. It ain't adding up. You know what I'm saying? Let's make it work for the both of us. I agree with you.
I really want to know though, why do so many women feel like they are entitled to certain things when it comes to a man? And I want to know, are they basing that just off of how they look? Are you saying, okay, I deserve to be a stay-at-home mom just because I'm fine, just because I got a big booty? I deserve this because I'm a woman, and you need to go out because you're a man and bring in all the money to pay all the bills.
Mamacita. That is a good question, family. Yeah, that's a good question my brother just asked, man.
Why do they feel so entitled
why is that the thought process? Why is the thought process that why would you even think you should be a stay-at-home wife? You know what I'm saying? Where you ain't gotta put in no work. Why would you think that?
Right, like,
You know what I'm saying? Because if you was by yourself and you was working, you had a job, how do you expect to gradually get a better job or move up in whatever job you have if you ain't putting in no work? You got to put in work in life in order to be higher in life.
so it kind of amazes me as well how you go from being an independent woman paying 100% of your bills to wanting a man to take solely care of you now after you just finished paying 100% of your bills. So my thing is, what's so wrong about going 50-50 if you was just paying 100% of your bills on your own? So now this is a big burden taken off of you, plus you still got your own money on the side.
We've been talking, so I ain't gonna be able to. Okay, it's a partnership and building a building process. I agree with you, family, 100%. But what's sad is, as men, most men have that mentality coming from where we come from. You know what I'm saying? Now let me clear that up, because in different aspects and groups of men, they don't think how we think, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, coming from where we come from, a lot of us will be like, this is a partnership. You know what I'm saying? Your weight shouldn't be no heavier than mine. And if it is, and there's reasons behind it, I'm going to pick up your weight, pick up the slack, do what I have to do to carry you on my motherfucking back. You get what I'm saying? And that's vice versa. Sometimes relationships be like this, the power pulls in one direction and in another. You know what I'm saying? Now, if y'all have a union and the bond is there, y'all supposed to help keep each other, you know what I'm saying, level. But with today's mind frame and a lot of, people, because it happens with men and women, but majority women, it's take. You know what I'm saying? Take, put my food on my plate. I ain't that guy. You know what I'm saying?
So wonder if the man loses his job and he don't find another job for a month or two, and now he's the sole breadwinner. What is our family gonna do now? Because if the woman is a stay-at-home mom and the man is the sole breadwinner, he loses his job, we fucked up. We damn near finna be homeless. Especially if he don't find another job that's able to pay all the bills and take care of everybody all at once, we fucked up. So what is a man supposed to do at that point? Does a woman just give right up instantly as soon as the man loses his job and she move around and go elsewhere and find another nigga who gonna pay her bills? Or does she stick around and she get up and go try to make something happen to keep their family together?
Roles have changed, in my opinion, but roles have changed in a way. You know what I'm saying? On different levels. You know what I mean? If you think about it, there's a lot of men out here that want to, be women. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of women out here that want to be men. So yes, roles have definitely changed. And this is a question I have for my, for the people, to myself. Why do women think when they get a certain type of job, they have to take on a certain level of masculinity. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're gonna get the job, you still can be a woman and be, you know, a lady, be feminine and have your swag as a lady. You don't have to oppose so much aggression like a dude. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. I don't understand why, you know, females think that, but what you were saying, family?
Well, on that note, I think a lot of women is feeling like they have to step up and do certain roles now because they feel like, well, it's damn near true. A lot of men is turning into bitches, and a lot of the females is turning into the men. So I think a lot of females is feeling like they have to play a particular type of role or a particular type of gender because whoever they dealing with, he acting like a whole bitch now.
True. In relationships, because it was said about, you know, something about having a, you know, female having a backup plan. Everyone should have a backup plan. In my opinion, that's just survival in life.
Meaning,
You
what's
know
the
what I'm
backup plan?
Yeah, that's another question. Because
what's the backup plan?
now, in my opinion, my backup plan would be financially, not another woman. You know what I'm saying?
So you mean what? Another hustle, another job, what?
If all this fail, I still gotta have something to go to make some money.
Right. It's always good to have an A, B, and C plan. Always.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Now it ain't. If this don't work out with her, I'm going over here with her. Man, listen, man. If you the runner up, you the runner up. You know what I'm saying?
So, but
point blank,
is that what you would do? Say if you got another female on the side, who you know she get into the bag, and now you know you done probably lost everything over here with your originally family. Do you run to the other female, or do you stick it out over here and try to get it back together to make your family work and for you to get back on your feet? Or do you just run to the other female that you know already playing with a bag who gonna put you right back on your feet instantly if you just come fuck with her?
In my opinion, it all depends on the relationship, what we've been doing and how we've been grinding, what we've been going through. Now, if you've been down and rock and rolling with a nigga, and Shorty just, what's she around for? You feel what I'm saying? I'm rock and rolling with who I've been jamming with. You know what I'm saying? We finna come up out this mud.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Shorty around because she around, and the reason she around. Like, come on now.
Okay, so I got another question. Do you think everybody has a bag up plan far as another person?
Nah, I ain't gonna say everybody because I don't be like that.
Right. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I can't even speak for women because I'm I ain't a woman, but I do know a lot of women and they view their opinions to me, and a lot of things that I've heard is they always got a motherfucker a go-to. These from the women that I be talking to, man. They always got to go to a lean on me. You know what I'm saying?
So do you think married or not, they got a go-to person?
What? Man.
All women or some women?
Man, you ain't just ask me that.
All women or some women?
I can only speak.
What's the percentage? 0 from 100?
70? 70? Shit, if you ask me, man, they gotta go too. You better believe it. Them, they got to go twos. Them the ones.
So you really think if the female is frustrated and fed up at home and stuff ain't going right at home and financially they in a dumpster, do you think she gonna run to that side nigga? Or do you think she gonna try to figure it out on her own? From your experience.
Did she was she single already?
No, okay, just say if you with a person and shit start going all downhill because once a man loses his job or lose whatever financial income he got, 9 times out of 10, the relationship gonna start going downhill after so long. Just say for instance,
Right.
if you had to work for 2, 3, 4 months, 9 times out of 10, the relationship gonna start going downhill because you the breadwinner, and ain't too many women finna stick around with no broke ass
she finna pull
nigga.
on pimpin' coattail.
Okay.
She definitely about to pull on pimpin' coattail.
So do you think she doing that right away?
She been doing it. She just about to go harder.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So she been had him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. He been in the cut.
Yeah, he been jamming women and thank you, mammy. You feel me?
So I'm saying he been on speed dial.
He been on redial. He been on redial. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, he been on redial. Shit, man, listen, bull. I'm trying to tell you, dog, they cold.
Is that all women or some women?
About 70% of them. Hey, we just having fun with y'all right now, but for real, 100, like, relationships are serious, man. I support, you know what I'm saying, my people to come together and be as one man and just pass on good information to one another, man. Help each other, man. Stop thinking that if your partner become more than what you got going on, that you don't amount to nothing. You still who you were, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Pass on the information. That's all. You know what I'm saying? Family, friends, and foes sometimes, man. You never know. It goes a long way.
So I got another question. With
70%.
accountability, who takes more accountability, men or women?
They know that, man. They know that. That's
Viewers, tap in on that one. Who take more accountability, men or women? Honestly.
Come on, man. Y'all, come on. Chime in, man. Y'all chill out, man. Stop being funny, y'all. Yeah, there y'all go. Come on. Come on. Let's get a few more people in here. Y'all tripping, man. Y'all stop acting all, you know what I'm saying, snooty and all that. Like, come on now. Y'all be on here doing TikToks and all that old stuff. Y'all can check it out.
Accountability, man. Who takes more accountability, the man or the woman? Because I think that's a serious issue in just about all relationships is accountability. Because if you ain't grown enough to take accountability, that's going to put a big strain in probably just about every relationship.
Man, that's I'm quite sure they know the answer to that, but will they? That's a minute is taking accountability.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So
exactly.
they might not.
If you know you dead ass wrong, I'm talking. You know you dead ass wrong. Do you admit right then and there and take accountability for you being dead ass wrong, or do you just make up an excuse for the reason why?
Hold on, man.
You did whatever.
She said. Somebody said women.
What?
Man, somebody
Hold
said
on. Women what? Women take accountability more? Is that what you saying? Women take accountability more?
Come on back, Miss Lady.
Yeah, please come back.
Come on back.
Are you saying women take more accountability?
Yes.
Yes.
What? Come on now.
Fellas, what y'all feel about that, man?
No, we just can't have her as the only culprit.
For
You feel
real.
me? Like, where the rest of y'all at that agree with this? You got some friends over there with you? Like, where the rest of y'all at that agree with this? We lie too much. Come on, man. That don't mean we don't take accountability.
Men lie too much, or do women lie too much? Because that finger always getting pointed at us men for every single thing.
Let's talk about it.
So I feel like the woman never takes accountability, because you can catch a woman red-handed doing some shit. You can catch her fucking a nigga red-handed. And guess what she gonna say? Oh, I fucked him because you fucked old girl last year. So she ain't gonna take accountability for what she just got caught doing. She gonna try to blame it on the man.
I understand about it. Depends on who you dealing with, but we just speaking generally, like on a general basis. You know what I'm saying? Of course, everybody ain't the same. You know what I'm saying? I agree with you on that 100%. And yeah, it's a bunch of women out there that don't even rock like that. You know what I'm saying? Not even in the aspect that we speaking of. And I salute y'all. For those who don't, you know what I'm saying, rock in the aspect that we speaking of, salute. You know what I'm saying? But for those who we talking to, listen up. You know what I'm saying? Take the wax out your ears. You know what I'm saying? Peel to it. But
man, that accountability go a long way in a relationship, especially when it comes to dealing with a man, a grown man. Everything can't be blamed on that man, which I've noticed a lot of women point the finger at a man when it comes to just about everything. Just about everything is always a man's fault. I don't care what it is. So at what time, when does a woman take accountability for her actions without saying, oh, but I did this because you did this 3 years ago? When do you take accountability right then and there for your actions and for what you did without trying to throw the man under the bus and say you did it because he did this?
That's accountability is probably a tough one for them family. Like,
oh, I trust me. I know it is.
You know what I'm saying?
I know it is.
That's just another question of taking accountability.
What they say?
They say
never here.
Nah, new here.
Oh.
What's going on, newcomer? Basically, the question is, we didn't ask a lot of questions.
But the last one is, who take accountability more, men or women? What they say?
Salute, Miss Lady. You know what I mean? She said men take more accountability 9 times out of 10.
Okay. About time we got somebody real in the building.
Okay.
Who not just finna stand up for the women just because they are women.
Yeah. And you right, it takes a mature adult.
Yeah.
You definitely right. It takes a mature adult.
You got to be grown when it comes to the accountability word. But I think a lot of people lack accountability, men and women. But I just always say a woman lacks more because majority women blame everything in life, in a relationship, just about on the man. It's damn near always the man's fault for whatever that's going on, period. And most of the time, they be right. Most of the time, the man is going to be doing this, and this. You know what I'm saying? But now, for the times he didn't do this, and this, are you able to take your accountability?
Come on now, ladies, speak up. It's an open flow. Y'all be doing all these TikToks and Instagram joints. You know what I'm saying? We talking real life over here.
I want to hear a couple answers before we get to this next topic.
Y'all come on in, man. Y'all come on in. Come on in. I see a lot of the families coming in, too. I appreciate y'all. We need more than what's on here. Like, for real. Y'all tell y'all people to chime in, man. Click on, you know what I'm saying? Come on in. Who taking accountability? Who taking it?
Right.
And who take it the most? Men or women? Accountability is the topic.
Man, that's a very big issue in relationships, man, is accountability, man. You gotta be able to take accountability, man. I think accountability probably breaks up and ruins and strains a lot of relationships in this day and age.
So what you're saying is if each party just man and woman up to being who they really are, it'd be a lot less havoc in the relationship.
Hell yeah, mandatory.
I kind of agree, because then each individual will have they will have the understanding of who they dealing with, and then they also have a correct option to make a choice on how they want to deal with that person. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I've learned in life that you cannot handle everybody the same. You know
Facts.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a fact.
And you got to treat a person accordingly to their character. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So whatever you putting out and you think you being slick and savvy and what they call it, finessing. Okay, then you what I give you back, then you gotta take it. You
Okay,
ain't
so,
gotta take it, but you gonna get some bullshit back.
I got a question then. Say if you was in a long-term relationship for 10 years and y'all had a lot of little extra shit going on in that relationship, do you bring the drama that went on in that relationship to your new relationship?
No. For what?
So you keep all of that baggage from your last relationship over there?
Yeah, because it's like this, my nigga. How we grow up and where we come from. When we walk in the house, we don't bring the streets in with us.
Facts. You can't.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't walking in the door, babe. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, hey, no, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just some things you just. But then again, from where we come from and how we was brought up, we a lot different than a lot of other men out here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They got, I don't even know where these terms come from. Simps and alpha, omega, and all this old goof ass stuff. Like, me personally, I don't think that clarify a title of a man. Because, man, listen, man, it's crazy. Some people can just play coy and innocent and be the person you don't want to meet. I'm just saying, like, it's just crazy. So on another level, bro, no, I'm gonna say no.
Right. But I do think a lot of people bring they past trauma into the new relationship, and that plays a big part in a lot of relationships now as well.
The question was, what's your definition of men? My definition of a man is
Who asked that? That was a female?
my definition of a man is anybody that was born with a swipe. You get what I'm saying? If you was born with a swipe, you're a fucking man. Boy, you know what I'm saying? You're a boy that grew into a man. Now, if your preference is different, then that's your fucking problem. But just because a man ain't able to pay bills and do as y'all may think a man should be doing, don't make him less than a man.
I think that's why she asked that. I think that's why she asked that. What's your definition of a man? Because from the old days, mind you, key word in this, old days, the men took care of household. Everybody know that as a fact.
Those were working men.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Those were working men. Some men don't work.
That's a fact as well.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm just being logically, and I'm speaking logic here. I ain't trying to be funny or none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, boys are, if you was born with a swipe, you a boy, young man, and then you become a man. No matter what you got going on, that's just the cycle of it. You know what I'm saying? Now, when a person establishes himself and you got some stuff going on, then that makes you more of who you are. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? So
are y'all asking? So are y'all basically saying every man should take care of every female, regardless of what her background is, regardless of what she do in her spare time? So as long as we're in a relationship, I'm assuming the man should automatically take care of this female, regardless of what.
Pause. The topic was who take more accountability, men or women. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But we've been bouncing around for a little minute with questions. I'm glad you chimed in, fam. Much love.
Interesting.
Somebody said stay single.
Right. You right. You damn sure right.
Yes, if everybody took accountability of themselves, then it'd be a better place. But that's not what's going on right now. And what we doing right now is trying to alter the ego for people to start doing so. You know what I'm saying? Because if everybody took accountability, what's the argument for? What we beefing about? You know what I'm saying? You know you was on some goofy, except the goofiness that come behind it. You know what I mean? So that's just what it is. We're just trying to bring everybody to the forefront, man, and stand up for what they stand for.
But if everybody call themselves grown, it should never be an issue with the word accountability at all. Never. If everybody consider themselves a grown woman and a grown man, it should never be at no time an issue when it comes to the word accountability. Everybody should be held accountable for each actions. But in fact, it just seems like the man is always the one being accountable, because the woman is always pointing her finger saying, oh, you did this, 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 and this. So now once he catches her doing something, or she done fucked up, she gonna find a way to put it back on the man instead of her taking her own accountability.
To answer that question, why people don't just admit to it, speaking from a man's perspective, I can recall being in a relationship a few times and cheating or whatever the fuck I was doing, lying about. I ain't admit to it because I ain't want to hurt feelings. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. Like, or else I would have been like, man, listen, woo, woo. But in every relationship, I also let whoever I was with know that, hey, it's a possibility that I'm gonna pounce on some more pussy. Excuse my French, but I'm gonna talk to another woman. Like, I let that be known. So I don't know why other people don't admit to it, but that's my reason.
So do you think a lot of that come from, don't you know how people always saying, I just want you to just keep it real. I just want you to keep it 100. Do you think accountability also comes from what? What?
Somebody said this subject is worse than religion. Oh, shit. You about right too, family. Like, no cap. Like, you definitely about right. Is it back and forth with men and women? Today and age, it seems that way. We're trying to come up with idea or spread some ideas for everybody to come up with a solution to kill that. Because why is it like that? Why is it like that? Why is it a back and forth thing with men and women? Why we can't get along? That's a great question.
Accountability. Shit. At the end of the day, that word gonna keep on popping up in damn near anything you could say when it comes to a relationship. That accountability word gonna damn near pop up in every type of subject.
That's definitely a great question. You got an answer for me? You know what I mean? Like, why? I also think that it's more than accountability. You know what I'm saying? Let's change the narrative real quick. In one aspect, you got women that it's a lot of women out here that's making more money than their man or husband or whatever the case may be. But the question is, because you making a certain amount of money, do you have to take on a certain type of attitude? That, you know what I'm saying? Is it like when you make a certain type of money, a certain type of attitude come along with it? Because me personally, I don't remember that type of attitude. You know what I'm saying? So what's going on with that? You know what I mean? Like, why is it that when women make more money than they man, they tend to try to treat him a little different?
They try to stand on shit. They try to stand on the motherfucking neck.
See, see, you on here advocating, but then you go in here and say some stuff like that.
What they say?
Come on now. She said women is not going to let a man know what their right hand is going to do. How dedicated to your relationship are you? Like,
that's what women always got a backup plan. A woman always got a backup plan. Just off that right there alone, it lets you know that a woman always got a backup plan. She always got somebody on speed dial who gonna come and pick that slack right up.
Yeah, that's now. I understand where you're coming from, depending on where you're coming from. Now, from my understanding, where a person like that come from, yeah, you got a different understanding on life. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, my guy don't know what my right hand is doing now. Come on, man. You either I'm gonna let that fly.
So it makes you really think, like, is there any woman that's 100% in? I'm talking about completely in 100%. And by that means you don't got no backup plan. You're fully committed to the person you with nobody on speed dial. So saying a comment like that really makes you think, like, damn, does every woman really have a backup plan?
In my opinion, I ain't gonna say every, but majority, yeah.
Even married?
Fuck yeah. Yes.
So do you think
They
the
at the
married?
top of the list.
Do you think the married word means something in this day and time?
That's just something for them to talk and show off about. You know what I mean? Tell their friends and family, like, and show their ring off if that's what it happened to come to. Is it some out there that really honor and cherish whatever vows they came up with for that, that marriage? Yeah, I'm sure it is. But majority, from my experience and where I come from, no.
So you don't think the average person is getting married for love no more?
The average person right now today they can't even recognize love. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, they can't even recognize love. That's just truthfully speaking, man. Because
so what they getting married for?
It's something to talk about. It's something to talk about, man. Yeah, I got married. Come on. I don't understand why it's something to talk about.
So it's a Facebook wedding, basically.
Not only that, it's just, man, listen, in today's age, from what I see, there's a lot of men and women that then got caught up with the celebrity lifestyle.
The goals, the relationship goals that they see on Facebook.
Man, the celebrity lifestyle, my God, man. You feel me? Like, man, listen, we all damn near carrying the same luggage. Good and bad. You know what I'm saying? So, for those that think they living like that is ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? And for those who trying to portray as such is even more ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? I made a post maybe a day or two ago, I don't remember. And it was me saying that I'm tired of all these followers. Man, everything people see on TV, TikTok, or whatever the case may be, they repeating it and they reenacting it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That stuff is crazy to me, man. I don't understand it.
And that's why I always say the new age era. So what I mean by the new age era, basically this Facebook shit. Because everybody is so Facebook prone and internet prone, like you said, they following everything that they see on the internet. Not knowing these relationships that they see on the internet, that's just a happy moment. That ain't how they is 24/7 every day.
At all. At all.
They seen one happy day. Shit.
People posting they best moment. Half of the time, I forget to even post my best moment because you know what? This is my fucking best moment. I ain't thinking about no fucking phone and no shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? This I'm living in it. I ain't thinking about taking no pictures or no selfies. Man, so much stuff that I had going on. I wish I could have shared with the world. You know what I'm saying? But that was all for me. I accept it, I appreciate it, and I thank the creator for all that. But like you say, it's all for show, man. It's all for show.
All for likes and hearts.
But that's what's creating the chaos in our relationships. You know what I'm saying? Following these trends that don't add up to your real life. You know what I'm saying? Man, people living their life off television.
Hey, so look, I got another question that's really been kind of eating at me for the last couple months. I hear a lot of people talk about the hearts and likes on Facebook, right? If you're in a relationship, I keep on hearing men and women, like I've even had men jump in my inbox because I'm Facebook friends with they female, and I might heart something that they didn't post it or a picture that they posted. How does that affect your relationship by hearting or liking somebody else's post?
I think it all depends on the understanding of the relationship. Now, I'm going to speak from my perspective. There's been times when I was in a relationship and I might like another female post or picture that they didn't put on. You know what I'm saying? Now, it has been times where I didn't see shit like, oh yeah, shorty, right. Bing. You know what I'm saying? And most of the time it's like me being supportive.
Right.
In the mental that I have now for some years now is me being supportive to what that person got going on. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's a motherfucker feeling good about the picture that they just took for themselves. You know why? Because there's so many hurt motherfuckers out here. Mental health is at its highest rate, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So I be like, in my mind, let me show this person some love, because that person might not have no love being shown to them for I don't know how long.
But I'm saying, so why does so say for instance, you heart this female's post. Why does your woman have an issue with you keep on hearting this person's post? What is the issue about the hearts and likes of people that's on your page? Because I feel like
Because
if you got them on your page, why wouldn't you be hearting or liking the things that they post or talk about? Because y'all Facebook friends.
because she know her thought process behind it.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, that be the majority of the reason why we approach certain topics and situations, because it's our thought process behind that topic or situation. So it's like,
That makes sense.
oh, this motherfucker, dude, you already know how you are responding and react to the
Right,
shit.
right,
You know what I'm
okay.
saying? So you thinking that this motherfucker got the same concept. Well, in reality, a lot of people don't have the same concept that you may have.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
That actually makes a whole lot of goddamn sense right there.
It's the thought process behind it.
See, I'm going to like and heart everybody that's on my page. If we talking on a regular basis, you on my page, man or woman.
Because what we friends for on this motherfucker?
What the hell?
We ain't
And
support
that's
each
the
other
thing.
page.
What's the purpose of you friending all of these 5,000 friends that a lot of y'all have? What is the purpose of you just friending anybody and everybody that you don't even know? And then as soon as you heart or like a post, it's an issue. So if it's an issue, what's the purpose of friending all these people? I just don't get that right there. I really don't get that. So can somebody please tell me, why is that a big issue in relationships? You can't heart a female shit more than 1 or 2 times, and then vice versa, without your partner thinking you jumping in their inbox or you like them or trying to fuck on them.
Somebody said, why is it so hard for one or the other to compliment instead of just judging and assuming about the next?
What do they mean?
I think that's
is relationship wise in a relationship.
That's what I'm assuming. I'm assuming that's what they mean. In my opinion, I'm just thinking like, why is it so hard for people in relationships to compliment each other, other than to judge? That kind of be based on what that individual know about you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
What you've been showing that person throughout the relationship.
Right. Okay. Right.
Because if you saying some shit and you showing a person something else,
something totally different,
then the compliments probably be a little different depending on what you're showing and saying.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Then comes the judgment based on what you're showing and saying. Mm-hmm. Some people prejudge by the book cover. Smarter person will prejudge by what's said and done. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So I can't really answer that straightforward. Trust is rare. You're right. But in order to continue on in life, you got to keep trusting. You're going to have to trust and trust and trust and trust. You know what I mean? Because if you stop trusting, then you kind of like, you stop your cycle. Because that one person you don't trust can be that person that leads you to wherever you're trying to go. Mm-hmm. So, in my opinion, maybe you should watch how you trust. Don't trust so fast. You know, take your time with it. But at the same time, you take too long with it, then you can run a person off.
I mean, you got to go off a person's actions, though. You know what I mean? You can't just be so quick to just jump and trust somebody if they showing you a whole nother side of them that you never was even aware of. You know, so I don't think that you could be so quick to trust a person because people can fool you very fast.
For a long time too.
Yeah, and for a long damn time.
For a long time too. You can be dealing with a motherfucker for months, couple years, and then they show you something different after some years.
Yep.
You'll be fucked up like, what the
And that's
fuck?
gonna really fuck you up mentally.
You know what I'm saying?
Because you done waited 2 years to show your true colors 2 years later. And you done fooled me all this damn time. Got me thinking you was a whole nother way.
Actions will definitely show you better than what's said.
Mm-hmm.
Nowadays, I rarely listen to, you know what I'm saying, what a person say if they ain't backing it up by doing so.
I damn near think you can't listen to what a motherfucker say. You damn near gotta go by straight actions.
Yeah.
Because again, a motherfucker will fool you fast as hell.
You said what?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say okay, and then I'm gonna sit back. Then I'm gonna watch you. I'm gonna listen, and I'm gonna see if you gonna play whatever the fuck you just said out. And if you don't, then I'm like, this motherfucker's a character. You know what I'm saying? Man, is that so?
They say I come from a show me state.
Yeah.
For real. A motherfucker definitely got to show up for everything.
For real.
This talk is cheap as hell.
Cheap.
And people will lie for no goddamn reason, just to be lying.
But you know what's crazy? A lot of people pay for conversation.
Oh, I see.
Bullshit conversation too, though.
Yeah, I
You know what I'm
see.
saying?
I see.
So talk, it can be cheap. You know what I'm saying? If you foo-foo. Man, where y'all people at, man? Tell them to come on in, man. Let me see if I can bring some people up in here. Y'all be easy for a second. I don't too much know what I'm doing, but I'm about to see if I can work my magic. Y'all, just be patient with me for a second. Let me see if I can get some more people, to be a little bit more active in this conversation.
You could put that many people on?
I'm gonna see. I'm a little bit new to it, so I just be trying what I can try. It ain't give me no limit, so you know what I mean?
I got another question too, man. Like,
Shoot.
which sign do y'all think lie the most? Chime in, man. Which sign do y'all think lie the most in y'all experience throughout life, period? Which sign lies the most?
Where y'all at? Fam said, what sign lie the most?
What sign lies the most?
Libra.
Uh-oh, I know a Libra.
Sagittarius. Aries. Oh, fuck no. Hell no. Oh, no. You just been dealing with the wrong Aries.
I'm waiting to see this one particular sign. I want to see how many times this one particular sign gonna pop up. What sign lies the most in your experience throughout life? What sign lie the most?
Pop it.
I want to see which sign shows up the most. What goddamn sign lie the most? I'm talking about just lie for any goddamn thing.
Man.
Lie just to be goddamn lying. What they say?
Leos.
Leos.
Say Libra tie with, Libra tie with Leos.
So how many Libras is it?
That's the same person.
Oh, that's the same person.
Yeah. Come on now, what sign lie the most? Y'all just can't be watching and not, you know what I'm saying, speaking y'all mind.
I know y'all know some lying ass signs that just be lying like a motherfucker. I'm talking about lying for anything. Because I got one sign in particular I don't even want to say because I know y'all going to act a fool. I say this one particular sign. And this is one of them little popping ass signs too.
Man, we might be talking about the same motherfucking sign. If we talking about the same sign, it can't be a coinky.
I really want to see what signs y'all put out there. Is that another Leo right there?
That's one of the signs I was thinking about.
Yes. Hey, every time I ask that question, Leo is always in the top 3.
No, I'm talking about Sagittarius.
Oh, Sagittarius. You know what? I don't get Sagittarius a lot.
I'm gonna go ahead and say it, man. Listen, or Cancer.
Oh, hey, Cancer is always in the top 3. Cancer is always in the top 3.
Like, God damn.
Now that's 2 right there that I always hear in my top 3. Now there's one more. I ain't seen nobody post that one yet.
That's all we doing. We just speaking from experience. That's all we doing.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't off no statistics or none of that.
No. In your experience, what sign lie the most? In your experience.
Family was in it, man.
Was that another Sagittarius? Another Sagittarius? Shit. Damn, I didn't know them Sags be lying like that.
No, she said she don't lie.
Oh, okay.
You know, I ain't finna call you no liar. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna call you no liar. Hell no, my motherfucking little cousin don't lie. Who the fuck said that?
Damn, that's the first time I ain't seen this one particular sign pop up. Last time I said this, 80% of the comments said this particular sign. And half of my Facebook page is this one particular sign.
Damn.
And they jumped on my heels, too.
It's cold. Y'all come on in, man. Speak y'all peace, man.
Y'all chime in on that, man. I know some of y'all baby daddies and baby mamas be lying like a motherfucker, man. What sign they is?
I said Sagittarius and Cancer. Somebody else said Libra and Leo.
Yeah, I've always heard Leo and Cancer. Libra is new to me. What they say? What's the other sign? Mm-hmm. I got one sign. I'm just waiting to see it one time before I say this sign I'm talking about. Because I know a lot of y'all probably is this particular sign.
Damn, somebody said Leo for sure.
But I always hear Leo. I always hear Leo and I always hear Cancer. But it's one more that's number 1 in my book. And I know quite a few. Damn, that's another Cancer.
No, they said Cancer is new to them.
Yeah, I always hear Cancer. I always hear Cancer and I always hear Leo. In my top 3.
Now everybody ain't the same though. That's what
Yeah,
I
I
will
mean,
say.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
that's definitely a fact. That's why we asking y'all.
We just generally speaking.
Mm-hmm. I just want to see how many people say the same sign.
Yo ass. No, I'm just fucking around.
What sign you is?
Right.
What sign you is?
Number one, which sign you gonna say? You.
I ain't seen this particular sign pop up yet. As soon as I see it, though, I will definitely say, "Yep, that's the one."
What's your sign? She ain't gonna say. We just having fun. Today free day. Tomorrow we on your ass. No. We figured
What they say?
she ain't gonna say.
What the other one say? They say Sagittarius.
Sagittarius, Gemini, and Taurus.
All them new to me right there.
Yeah, me too, except for Sagittarius.
I thought Sagittarius. That's what.
You might be safe, Miss Capricorn.
Okay, Capricorn. Okay,
You
Capricorn.
might be safe.
Okay, Capricorn. Capricorns ain't doing no motherfucking line. We gonna tell a motherfucker just how it is. Shit. We gonna hurt a motherfucker feelings. I ain't seen this one particular sign yet, man.
Man, you gonna have to say it,
Man, I'm
What
waiting.
is it?
I gotta see it one time, man. Bring them comments in, man.
Right, y'all pop on in.
Bring them comments in, man. Cause I know y'all gonna act a fool when I say this one particular sign.
Come on in now, man. Call your, chime your friends in, all that.
I know y'all got some lying ass best friends and everything. What sign your best friend is? I know she be lying.
Aquarius.
That's
They
another
some
new one
liars.
to me.
Aquarius, some liars.
Aquarius is be lying too? What's Aquarius?
I have
February?
no idea, bro.
February Aquarius? Yeah. I think right after, yep. I think they come right after the Capricorn. Yeah, Aquarius kind of new to me. I don't really hear them too often on not on the lion tip.
Y'all playing with the question. We about to ask another question. And the question is, this for ladies and men. The question is, how can we, or what can we do in order for us to for men and women to get along? Because today and age, men and women ain't really getting along, and it's sad. The question is, what can we do? Self-love first.
I think communication would I think a sit down at the table, communication would clear up a lot of misunderstanding in a relationship.
Communication is big. Self-love, I'm so with that because it's a lot of people out here that can't even identify love. You know what I'm saying? And they may need another person to show them some real love.
What real love look like?
You know what I'm saying? 100.
Yeah, because they probably didn't come from love.
Exactly. Respect each other's differences. I mean, if you chose that person and you know the differences, then yeah, respect that. But if you chose a person and their differences came afterward, you got options.
What I'm lost on the differences though.
Depending on what the differences is. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's why I'm like, you got options.
Depending on what a motherfucker got going on.
Yeah. Honesty. Yeah, honesty is always helpful. Too much honesty, we're gonna keep it real. We really can't be too honest
Yeah,
in
because
a relationship.
everybody really don't want to hear the real. Everybody just say they want everybody to be honest, but
So it may be some soft lies told along the
yeah,
line,
yeah.
man, and that's okay. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't you know you ain't totally honest with your peoples now. Come on now.
I don't think you can be, because you know that's gonna kill certain people's spirit, and once that spirit gone, hell, it's over with.
For real.
Yeah, it's over.
Yeah, we ain't totally being honest with each other, and that's cool. As long as it ain't nothing to hurt the other person. You know what I'm saying? I agree with that. Be 100 about what you want in the beginning.
That's the best time to be 100, is right at the beginning. I don't understand why everybody lies so much right at the beginning. You don't know me, I don't know you. So what is the purpose of lying right at the beginning? That's when you should put everything on the table right then and there, right at the beginning.
Listen, with me, I'm gonna tell you off back. Because ain't nothing solid, ain't nothing final in the first stages
Right.
of getting to know a person.
Right.
And once y'all like come to a conclusion, like, you know what, we're gonna try this shit. But at the same time, remember that it's possible that I might fuck another, you know, I might be involved with something else. But if the bond is there and we got understanding, see this, pause. This was some women, I don't know how, you know, percentage or whatnot, but this was some women don't understand. A man can love a woman and also be active with another woman and still love who he loved. You know what I'm saying? That other woman don't get the same benefits that that you may get. So, you know what I'm saying? If he off doing what he doing over here, sometimes you just might have to be cool and accept that, man. You know what I'm saying?
So now I got a question to something similar to what you just said. So do you think it's possible to love two people at the same time?
Yeah.
You do think it's possible?
Yeah.
To be in love with two people at the exact same time.
Yeah, it's possible.
What y'all say about that? Is that possible to love two people at the same time? To be in love with two different people at the exact same time. Is that possible?
How is that love though? Come on now. Of course, there's different stages and different types of love.
But I'm saying in love with both.
Right.
So you don't think one would be lust and the other one would be love?
It all depends on what. I'm gonna speak from my opinion.
Right.
It all depends on what that person character provide, because you got to fall in love with something about that person.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So whatever it is that you fall in love with, it's got to be different from the other person. Now, will it be even? No love is even. I don't even know why people be lying talking about I love everybody the same. No, you don't. It's always been favoritism. Even when it comes to this, when it go to that street stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's always been favoritism. No love is the same. I got people that I love more than the other. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. I'm going to be 100. This is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I got people that I love more than the other, man. And women and parents, they got kids that they love more than the other, man. It's all fucking situational, man.
So that goes with the kids as well? It's favoritism, man, with the kids as well?
You better believe it. And, you know, a lot of people ain't got the gert to admit that. Like,
so it's going to be one kid that you love. If you got 3 kids, out of them 3, it's one that you love more than the other 2.
You better believe it. You know how they gonna differentiate that?
How?
Oh, this kid may needed more attention at that point in time. Cut the crap. You know what I'm saying? Cut the crap, man. Yeah, for real. Love is situational, man. You know what I'm saying?
Man, what y'all got to say about that, man?
and it ain't really unconditional. Like, get out of here.
What y'all say about that? Y'all agree with him on that? So y'all don't love y'all kids equally? I want to hear this one. So y'all been lying for 17 years, telling all 3 of y'all kids y'all love them equally, and you really don't?
Well, me personally, somebody said, maybe they not even speaking to me, they just speaking in general, but the reply was, make sure you can take what you dish out. What you feel about that?
Meaning?
Meaning?
Oh, if they don't love you the same or something to that nature?
I'm not sure, they didn't specify.
Elaborate on that. The person who said that.
She said, I always tell them I dislike them all the same.
Well, some parents make it plain, shit. Some parents ain't sugarcoating nothing.
No disrespect, take it back. You entitled to your opinion, it's all good. I don't know which one of us you talking to, but whatever opinion you have, you entitled to.
What she say?
She said, no disrespect, but you're too old to have that mindset. You need to change how you think before you end up alone.
Well, if she talking to me, I'm already alone. Happily alone.
I'm gonna say this, because nobody's really ever alone if unless they not active. You know what I'm saying? So whatever entertainment that a person is getting while they in their single stage, me personally, I may be comfortable for that with it for the moment. You know what I'm saying? For the moment. But initially and at the end of the road, I think most men want something to come home to.
That's a
and
fact.
wake up to. You know what I'm saying?
After so long. Yeah, after so long.
Right, 100. You know what I'm saying? We
after so
all
long.
reach a stage in life to, I'm just speaking from a man's perspective, from where I come from. For those who know, you know. Yeah, we all want that. I want to wake up to and roll over to and come home to, you know, all that. We want that. You know what I'm saying? But there's stages of life that we all go through that develop those processes.
Sometimes you need
Those
that
thought
alone
processes.
time for a minute, though. Sometimes you need to just focus on yourself for a couple months, maybe sometimes even a couple years. Just focus on yourself so you can get you together before you jump back into a relationship. Because sometimes it's you and it's not them. So, and a lot of times that's how I feel. I look at life sometimes like, damn, is it me? Because now all of us have been through several relationships. And sometimes you got to look in the mirror and be like, damn, is it really me? Am I the one that's really causing this, or this?
Let me reply to that. In my opinion, bro, I don't think no human being, man or woman, should dedicate so much time being alone by themselves. You know what I'm saying? Because when they want to or think that they ready to venture off and have a relationship, it may not work because they're gonna be too self-centered.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
They're gonna be stuck in a isolated.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, take your time, you know, but while you taking your time, you still gotta talk to people. You ain't necessarily gotta date, but be active in conversations with people that is out there, you know, talking to people. You know what I'm saying? Because when you get ready, then you won't be so awkwardly positioned in that situation.
So how long do you think should be your max on staying single?
I mean, we ain't got no time limit on when it's gonna happen of being single. Now, as far as just being isolated to self, I don't know what time limit it should be because everybody different, but it definitely should have a time frame. You know what I'm saying? I don't think no person should be isolated years on it. Can't, nigga. You feel what I'm saying? Motherfucker been in there and had to go to the box. You feel what I'm saying? Man, nigga, man, shit.
So even if you got somebody on speed dial, like the average person has, 99% of the people got somebody on speed dial that you can call up, even if it's just for a fuck buddy, a cuddle buddy,
Or
a
even
conversation. Yeah.
Because not to bring it back too, but motherfucking jammer, man, where them books at?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you and this motherfucker lost in your thoughts, like, no, fuck no. So even being out here in the world, it's like you gotta have somebody to talk to. You gotta have a confidant. The Creator built us not to be alone. You know what I'm saying? He built us to have that companion, woman and man. Let me be clear. So, you know what I mean? So I'm just saying, man. Like,
Hey, so question. I got another question to that. Then I got another question to that. If you and your wife or girlfriend, whoever you want to call her or him, if y'all communication is poor, do you have an outside person that you can talk to on a consistent basis?
repeat that, bro. I kind of missed it.
So if you're in a relationship and you and your partner, your communication sucks, do you reach out to other people just to have someone else to talk to because you can't talk to your partner?
These questions really are for y'all. I'm just helping y'all get to it. So come on, get to it. Y'all stop playing with us.
What y'all got to say about that? Do y'all reach out to other people, or do y'all stay mad at your partner for days or weeks and just let everything build up and boil over until y'all just ready to snap out? Or do y'all reach out to whoever else to talk to? Chime in on that. What y'all got to say about that?
Come on, y'all. Let's rock and roll. We family now. We conversating. We family. Next thing we're gonna be eating dinner and shit. Like, for real. I be cooking. Who else be cooking? I like to eat. I know y'all like to eat. Stop being strangers. You keep to yourself and let it build up. You trying to drive yourself crazy.
Oh, wait.
Stop that.
Who said that, man or woman?
Woman. No, you can't do that, Miss Lady. You can't, you know what I'm saying?
So you don't talk to nobody if you
somebody
can't
to
talk
jam
to your
with.
partner? You gonna fuck around and drive yourself crazy? I would assume.
Well, listen, you no longer need to hold that shit in. You know what I'm saying? We ain't trying to be all in your demo, but whatever you need to air out, and it's what's that? Is not rated R. What's that shit? PG.
PG-13.
Yeah, it's PG-13. Then we can conversate and talk about that, man. I'm always out for my people, man, and willing to come up with a solution. That's what this is about. Us coming up with a solution.
What they say right there?
On how men and women can get along.
I couldn't be someone.
I respect that. You know what I mean?
But you still get mad at your partner, and certain times you can't talk to your partner because y'all mad at each other. Y'all beefing. Y'all.
I get where you're coming from. Sometimes you need a different perspective.
Yeah. A lot of times it has to be a different perspective
to be able to approach the situation differently. You know what I'm saying? And you're right. I done had a lot of thought processes where I'm like, man, let me get a different opinion. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't trust my thought process all the time.
Right.
Who am I? I'm just an individual.
And sometimes you need to talk to somebody else to see if you in the wrong.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you may feel like you're right and your partner don't feel like you right, so you want to reach out to somebody else just to make sure you ain't tripping.
And that's what I do a lot as well. So for you, Miss Lady, you know, just listen to the conversation. If you want to chime in, I respect it. We respect it. And you welcome. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. This whole, listen, Touchy Topics is the YouTube channel. Y'all go ahead and subscribe. Touchy Topics is the YouTube channel. Y'all subscribe. Show y'all support. I'll appreciate it. Highly appreciate it. You know, this is just the beginning, the start of things, man. I got a few videos on there. Y'all go check them out, man. I appreciate it. Support. Chime on in, y'all. Come on.
I think a lot of cheating comes about as well with not being able to talk to your partner, but needing to talk to someone. Because I was once in a relationship like that, and I couldn't talk to my partner. Our communication sucked horribly. So I began to reach out to other females just to really have someone to talk to on certain topics that I couldn't talk to my partner about because our communication sucked. So one time she went through my phone and she seen that I was reaching out to other females and I was talking about our situation. I wasn't down talking her, but I was talking about our situation, and she felt I was cheating on her. But I explained to her the only reason why I reached out to someone else is because our communication sucked, and I needed to talk to someone
to get a better understanding. Now, to put the nail in the coffin on that, how I see it, one of the main reasons why we ain't getting along with each other, men and women, and we really can't communicate with one another, because where I come from, it's a bunch of niggas and females that come from the same place. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't raised in that aspect. We wasn't raised to function in a relationship. We weren't raised like that. You know what I'm saying? Mothers was teaching their daughters to be single women.
Independent women.
Single. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And young boys was just getting it how they can get it. However which way it came, that's how they was receiving it. Because 7 times out of 10, the father went in the house to give the direction. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And moms couldn't give too much direction. She gave, you know, where I come from, mothers gave the discipline enough to keep them young boys in check, but she didn't have enough knowledge to give the education to them young boys for them to become the man that we all really desire to be. We was living life on survival mode for men and women. You know what I'm saying? But mostly men, young boys. Like we had to figure it out, and that's why these relationships ain't coming together like they should be, because neither the man or the woman know how to function in that atmosphere. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That's something foreign to us. Now, don't get me wrong. It's some men and women that grew up in that function, mm-hmm. where both of their parents was together, married, and showing them, mm-hmm. you know what I'm saying, different things on how relationship goes. Mm-hmm. Some of us didn't have that, man. We living life on the edge. You know what I'm saying? So 9 times out of 10, when a relationship ain't working and the communication is funky, it's because both parties ain't had that experience, mm-hmm. on even how to handle that. Mm-hmm.
What did they say? Independent?
Independent equals single. It does. Yeah, yeah, it does. Independent does equal single, because with that mindset, you like you don't need nobody. Um, I think at some level we want to be a need. I want my bitch to need me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just like a a female gonna want they nigga to need her in certain
Right.
in certain
In
aspects.
some form or fashion. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's like, need me. Oh, you don't need me? Okay. Cool. I'm over here. You think you can do all that nigga shit? Go ahead. I'm gonna go find something.
Also, basically, what you're saying, if a person feel like they don't need you, they something to go and do anything.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah, most women was raised on don't depend on nobody. But that do it make sense? Think about it. Because in reality, we are dependent on something and somebody. Like that's just what it is. Whether it's a job or some whatever income that we reeling in, we dependent on
But
that.
now, if you think about that, if they was raised on don't depend on nobody, why do they be so hard up about a man taking sole care of them then?
That's another
That don't really,
that's another balloon.
yeah, that don't really add up. It
Yeah,
don't make
another
sense
balloon.
then.
And we're not talking about you, Miss Lady, that, you know what I'm saying? You
Right,
ain't
right,
not
right.
looking for nobody to lean on, you know what I mean? But if you independent, it's a lot of people out here that's independent, but when they get in a relationship, they looking for the nigga to take care of everything.
Be the sole provider.
That's not being independent. That's becoming a child. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not about to turn no grown person into a kid.
Everybody should be an asset to everybody instead of a liability.
Yeah, it is hard when you've been disappointed over and over. But do you give up? Because once you give up, then that you lack giving yourself a chance.
Shit, once you give up, they won. Shit.
You feel me? So yeah, it hurt, but you may have to go through the cycle a few more times before you get what you're looking for.
It's somebody for everybody though.
Well, that's just life.
I think sometimes people just got to change up where they look for certain people at though. Like some people find most of their relationships in a club, or you know what I'm saying, grocery store. Maybe you need to switch up places. If a woman is too raised independent, she is not going. Yeah. Yep. I can go for that as well. If she raised too independent, yeah, she ain't damn near finna let a soul take care of her. Cause she gonna want to stand on her own 10. And that's only because she ain't gonna want nobody to say that they did nothing for her. Now I consider them real grown women right there. Because low key, if you give certain men too much to hold over your head, you know, certain men will be controlling over you. So that's why I believe it's not too good for a woman to rely on a man to be the sole provider. Because some men will take that and just become very controlling. So that's why I believe everything should be 50-50. If you don't want that man to literally control you, tell you when and what you can do, because if you ain't bringing in no income, if you ain't bringing nothing in to the table, that man gonna feel like, shit, you damn near can't even talk out of place because he's bringing in all the income. He's paying every single bill. You ain't bringing nothing to the table, absolutely nothing. So at that point, he's, 9 times out of 10, he gonna be very controlling, telling you what you can wear, when you can wear, where you can go, all of the above. I mean, and that's just real. But, if some women like that, then hey, more power to you. But I just don't see why a woman would want to just sit in the house and be controlled all day instead of saying, you know what, I'm going to get up and go and get me a job so I can bring in half of the income and pay half of the bills. Wherefore, I won't allow you to control me in no kind of way or talk down on me or talk to me in any kind of way. But I do think some women don't mind that as long as they don't got to get up and work no job or do nothing. All they got to do is just look fine all day. Go and get their hair, nails, and shit done. And, just sit around and look fine as hell. Fine and broke all day. Some people like that. Some people don't mind it. What they say?
If a woman is raised independent, she is not going to feel.
Oh yeah, that's the one I was just reading.
Where I come from, there's guys that don't mind a female taking care of them. But in my circle of men, we ain't with letting no female take care of us.
Hell no, waiting on an allowance.
You know what I'm saying?
Waiting on them to come on with a
For
paycheck.
what? You know what I mean? Like, take care of me. Man, you ain't my mama. I've been grown a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? So, and not only that though, but so much come with it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I could, like, not personally experienced, but I didn't see it and watched it, like, the way women treat them guys.
Oh, we.
Man, listen,
Oh,
man.
we.
You won't ever be able to treat me like
right.
that.
Now, that should make a man never,
you know what I mean,
want to let a woman take care of them, though. Because a woman, when I say treat you, now, a man is very controlling, don't get me wrong, if he paying all the bills. But now, if a woman is doing what the man normally does and she's paying all the bill, oh, she finna treat the shit out of him. She finna treat the shit out of him. He finna feel like a whole bitch.
That nigga down there can't even cook in the house.
Man, he damn near ain't gonna be able to do nothing. He damn near can't even talk on the phone to a motherfucker.
You ate my kids' fruit juices. Oh, nigga.
Man, she finna feel like she got all the rights. If your phone rings, she grabbing it before you grab it.
You right, it's a form of control.
It's definitely a big form of control.
Which is crazy, because why you want to control somebody?
Mm-hmm. But if you really think about it, if I'm paying every single bill in this house, I'm getting your hair, nails done, and paying all the bills, shit.
You got to give me something I'm looking for.
I mean,
or this shit gonna stop.
Man, listen. You damn near ain't finna want her to talk. She damn near can't say shit slick. You damn near gonna be able to send her to her room.
Like, what?
Yeah, like.
Man, listen, man, come on now.
Because you gotta think about it. What is you bringing to the table? That's worth you even having a say-so. And that's how a lot of men is going to feel if they paying all the bills.
Was that a question for the people?
I mean, it's a question and a fact. I mean, because some people live in it right now.
Should a woman come with some or nothing? That's a question.
She definitely got to come with something. Shit. A woman got to come with just as much as I come with.
That go for the men too, because you know, there's some guys out here that be knocking, you know what I'm saying, little demos that got stuff going on, and depending on your lifestyle. Now, if you PIMPing, hey man, do you know what I'm saying? Break the bank. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's just what it is. The game is the game. But if you relationshiping it, man, play your part, man. For real, play your part. That goes for men and women. Play your part. We ain't gonna be better if we don't come together. For real.
It should be all about growth, man. Growth and development, man. That's what everything should be about. The whole relationship, growth and development.
And learning a different and positive perspective on what you got going on or what can better your situation.
Yeah.
For real.
What can better y'all as a whole. But I definitely think communication is going to damn near top just about everything. What do you think?
Communication is definitely key. Listen, it's getting late. We're gonna ride this thing out, man. It was nice y'all coming through, chopping it up with us. I gotta get up and go to work. And I'm hungry, so we'll tap into y'all at a later date, man. Not too late, but at a later date. Again, I appreciate y'all coming through, you know what I'm saying, sharing y'all ideas. Again, it's my man CT West, man. Y'all come across him, show my man some love, man. And again, we appreciate y'all. Y'all be easy.
Take it easy.